And he has been, obviously one of the best offensive players, not only for this team, but in the country.
Kansas City and the Rouge, they bring the number 4 offense in the country into this game, led by 2 All-Summit League players, Elie Kisoka.
His 7th goal of the year.
Kansas City with a 2nd goal.
And the cross, Kisoka with the finish.
Elie Kisoka, the leading scorer for Kansas City, Summit League First Teamer, Newcomer of the Year.
You look at that, 5 goals at this point of the year. You're playing yourself into potentially a Player of the Year type caliber.
Kisoka with the goal, his 12th of the season with 13 seconds to go.
Now they'll do a deep shot. Here's Kisoka. Takes control.
Lifts this one, headed in!
It's in here for Eric Waltz, it bounces in!
Outside of the box, and
Barry wanted to equalize things, but definitely.
Oh, Lemos turns the ball over. Shot attempt and a goal for Kansas City.
Side of the field. The offensive third, they'll cross. Kisoka, his 10th goal.
Bordelus sends it into the box. Shot on wide, it's in. 2-1.
Kansas City back down the field. Left on the box. And the cross, Kisoka with the finish.
On the left side. Flag stays down. Here comes Kansas City. Played across. A chance. Shot on. 2-0 and the dagger.
Ball just bounced to right at the top of the 18 after the service from the Rouge. Kisoka gets a foot on it and pops out.
Bravo. Work back ahead. It's Kisoka. Kisoka in the thick of it, and it's poked home. Bushi rolls this through, it's Kisoka. Kisoka swings it to the near post.
I love you, Poppy.
all night long. Kansas to the midfield. Now wide.
Back into the middle of the park and they need a goal or more control of the game.
In the city with the quick throw in. Kisoka comes out of a crowd with it and dodges one challenge. Advantage played here by the official.
Not just the Summit League Offensive Player of the Year, but the Newcomer of the Year in the conference as well.
You give a striker like Kisoka that kind of chance, he's going to bury it every time. 10 out of 10. They're not going to miss. They're always looking for the freebies, the gimmies, the layups, and he did a great job there capitalizing off of Lemos' mistake.